Hi there, welcome to today's market analysis. So for today, we'll be sharing with you mainly on the major pairs covering on Euro dollar, Pound dollar, and Aussie dollar. Okay, and I will show you and share with you based on the perspective of Elliott wave analysis. Okay, so over here on Euro dollar, okay, what we can see is that recently the market has been in the consolidation. Okay, and from the most recent high that it's the obvious for the forward time frame. What we can see, the market has been developing in terms of 1, 2, 3, and this consolidation can be considered as a wave 4 consolidation. And just recently, we kind of have market retest this little high but failed to break. So kind of have a mini little double top-ish formation here as well. Okay. And when we add all this in as part of a confluence, then this can be a wave 4, which set us up for the next move to the downside to complete the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure. Okay, and of course, combining the impulse and the correction combination, this also tells us that the higher probability right now that you want to focus on is definitely on the downside. Okay. And what I did over here is I've also included a little bit of a fib extension where wave 5 can potentially terminate. And over here, we're looking at somewhere around 1.1130, okay, to complete the 5th wave to the downside. So with that, okay, if you can spot any potential opportunity to take a sell trade on the euro dollar, definitely something that you can consider with potential target all the way back towards 1.1130. Okay, so that's on the euro dollar. Now another one here that is worth mentioning, of course, is pound dollar. Okay, so you can see pound dollar, it's a little bit still, I would say, not the best and the clearest, but what we can see is that from the recent bottom, okay, we had a little push to the upside, and this then ends off with a little bit of a wedge and a diagonal pattern, and the market is in fact coming down a little bit right now. Okay, there are two scenarios that this can eventually turn out to be. One is that we see a total reversal where pound dollar come back and retest the previous low. The second alternative, of course, is this just does a little bit of a retracement, perhaps towards the 50 and 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, which puts us around somewhere 1.3360 and 1.3315. Okay, if this comes down in a very corrective manner, then we can see this as a leading diagonal, and this would then extend further to the upside. Okay, so I would say for the short term, if you're looking at some intraday or shorter term trades, then you can look up for a sell trade, maybe with some profit potential back to its 1.3360. Okay, and if you want, you can go for extended target to see if the market retests the previous low. If not, then to be conservative, you might want to just take partial profits or even full profits off that 50 and 61.8 level, because then if second scenario alternative happens, you will want to get out of that trade and then look for a buy opportunity. Okay. Now, the last one here that we're going to cover today is on Aussie dollar. Okay, so Aussie dollar here is pretty clear, right? I think the direction and the focus you want to look up for is definitely on the downside. Okay, we have this little consolidation here that kind of gives us a completed WXY 3-wave correction. We're seeing kind of like impulse push to the downside right now, which is pretty neat. Okay, so I would say, you know, for now at least, okay, as long as market remains below this high at 7275. 7277, 7280 area, you want to look for a sell with a potential target all the way back towards 0.6950, a huge downside opportunity. Okay, so that's all from today, right? Hopefully with us covering here on euro dollar, pound dollar, and Aussie dollar for today, provides you some clarity on this different currency pairs here, as well as some trading opportunities that you might want to consider focusing on. All the best to your trading, and as usual, a reminder over here to always manage your risk accordingly.